To Kendall Cross for stepping in and joining us in that last match. We'll turn back to Greco. It's the number 1 seed, Colin Schubert, and the number 2 seed, Alex Mossing. Schubert NYAC, Mossing Air Force Regional Training Center.
Wearing the red of the Air Force RTC, Alex
This day, Jason, has gone according to plan. Just great wrestling, exciting, high stakes, lots of points, people getting after it.
Getting after it. Alex Mossing got after his first bout, which was over on mat 2 as far as your final stream here on TrackWrestling.com. It's 10-2 for the Air Force Regional Training Center. Alex Mossing and Colin Schubert. Schubert out of Northern Michigan. Andy the Mustache Bissick in the corner. Again, Andy's over there, his mustache in the lobby, signing autographs. There's been a line around the block. Line's been all the way down to Kathy's Pub.
Schubert, the top seed, a couple of 8-0 tech falls in the quarters and semis for Mossing. Began his day with an 18-14 decision, quarterfinal 8-0 tech fall, and then it was 6-3 Mossing over Raymond Bunker of the Marines. Schubert and Mossing, 71 kilos.
Schubert's a Wisconsin guy.
Believe so. I think he went to, I want to say Southern Door.
Well, he's from Brussels, so you tell me if that's
I believe he went to Southern Door High School. Thought that's where he went.
Well, yearbook says he lived most of his life on a farm in Wisconsin, so you being the expert from the Badger State wrestling.
Great place to be.
What a match. I just can't, you know.
Yeah, need a break. Need to let the heart rate come back down. That was fun.
Did I show you ever see the picture I took of the my Apple Watch and my heart rate when Snyder and Sadelayev ended? It was like 148 beats per minute. Big throw there by Mossing. He's going to get 1 on the throw. Yep, 1 on the lift point. Or excuse me, the throw. I'll stay away from the terminology. It's like the appreciation point. He threw him, so he gets a point.
Mossing strikes first, 145 first period.
Again, no leg attacks. We're doing the Greco. 8-point tacks. Arm spin attempt. Good counter here by Schubert. You know, like in MMA, you don't want to give him your back. In Greco, you don't want to give him your back either, because that could you could be logoed, you could be planted, posterized.
That's 2 for Schubert. He's got his first lead of the match. Guys just fighting for position. Double unders from Schubert. A lot of pummeling. 50 seconds first period.
Mossing going big throw. Gets countered.
That's going to go to the chairman, 2 confirmed.
Yep, that was not Schubert initiating, so there's the 4 doesn't get scored, but he does get 2 on countering the exposure there. So, not the reshot exposure, because you don't reshoot. You don't reshoot off a body lock throw.
4 unanswered from Schubert, up by 3. Late first period. Front headlock. As Mossing able to clear that. Mossing trying to set something up again. Going for a head throw, but again countered well by Schubert. And that one will go 1. Scored by the chairman. Judge went 2. 5-1.
Yeah, good match management here as Schubert got blitzed in the first match. Now, oh boy, making a mistake as soon as I say match management. He went for a bad throw there. Good thing saved by the buzzer, AC Slater style. Saved by the bell, rather.
But he gave up 2, 5-3. Gives us up in the final couple of seconds. And yeah, you're right. That was a mistake.
Yeah, I botched the joke and he botched the move. So guess they're going to go hand in
Gotta
hand.
love AC Slater winning that state title in the high school cafeteria. Big match.
I love Saved by the Bell. I don't think you understand the depths of my love for that program.
In the hotel this morning, I saw Mario Lopez giving the movie,
He's everywhere. He's on
giving the movie previews.
He's on the gas pumps. He's in the hotel. He's on the Short Time Wrestling podcast.
He is. He's not as good looking as Derek Sikora, but he's done all right.
Sikora's been on a podcast. He was on the old Wrestling 411 show when he was a coach at Wisconsin Eau Claire.
5-3, Schubert leading it by 2 over Mossing. Mossing's gone for it a few times.
Again, these young guys are, I use the golf term grip it and rip it a lot. That's a lot of these young guys are out there, they want to throw. And, hopefully these guys, when we get them in through these international big level tournaments, okay, we're seeing more exciting Greco wrestling.
That one goes to the chairman, 2-4 Schubert. 7-3 as he went for a throw.
I don't think he's going to like this potential nickname, Colin Rainbow Schubert. No?
Kind of like it. The rainbow, the arch, Greco wrestling.
You could say that, yeah.
Were you thinking about that?
Yeah, well, no, I was just going off for Schubert.
Okay, well, now it makes even more sense. It's not exactly Showtime Kamal Bay, but it's not bad.
It's pretty.
We could have done worse.
I'm going to hear from Schubert's family. They're like, don't you ever, ever. 7-4 lead for the aforementioned Schubert.
Gets to the body.
He's wrestling solid. Well, save the one move at the end of the period. He's been wrestling good. Mossing trying to save something. Mossing getting a little frazzled here, Shane. Got to keep his wits about him because.
That's going to go 2 to Mossing.
Oh, they give him 2? And we are going to see blue. Are we going to see a blue brick? He's still winning. The referee's like, hey, you want it? No, you're winning the match. You throw the brick, you might be losing the match.
And there's plenty of time here. 135. These guys have put up a lot of points.
Yeah, 90 seconds of Greco moment. You're going to see a lot of points.
We hope.
We know. These guys are.
Yeah, these guys letting it fly. It's been a fun match.
You don't just enter tournaments not to win, right?
They probably said to each other in the back after that Tomasello Fix match, like, we better come through for Greco, our end of the deal. Inside of a minute. Mossing, this is where he's been pretty solid.
Walk it to the edge. Arm spin attempts.
Oh,
man.
There's a 4 for Mossing.
And there's going to be a challenge from the blue corner. I think Rob Herman comes from the stands, jumps in front of Andy Bisick, throws in the brick. And what do we got? Yeah, okay, the mat chairman made him give the brick back so the coach in the corner can throw it. Rob Herman can't throw the brick. It's like a run-in in pro wrestling. You can't.
Big throw from Mossing. Here's the replay.
So they're going to here's my estimations. They're saying Mossing hit the move, or it was a step out. Oh, no, there's no argument there. That's 4 red. That was beautiful.
If it stands 10-7.
If it stands that way.
11-7, actually, because it's being challenged. So if it stands, it'll be 11-7 because Mossing will get another point on the failed challenge.
Rob Herman coming over to say what he's looking at. I don't know if they're looking at legs or no.
I'll ask you this, Jason, not to put you on the spot. I did not see where Mossing executed that throw. Was he in bounds?
Yeah, I think the action was going through. I mean, I think there was still.
Is it where that whole sequence began? It was at that point I know they were in bounds.
At some point, you cannot counter in the zone. Like if you get let's use freestyle as an example. You drive through on a double leg, and I take you straight over top. One, that is my momentum, and you
here's
can't
the replay
counter
again.
in the zone. So let's see where Mossing is. Arm spin, arm spin.
So when he makes the throw itself, he's out.
Here's the thing. I think when he stops Schubert's action, that is where Schubert's opportunity stops. The stop, poop, and then when he popped and went, and I think they're going to, yeah, he's out of bounds, but he's initiating a move. So This is the gray area in the rule book that, even though I've been around a lot of international wrestling.
Gray area in Greco scoring? Come on, JP.
Gray area in international wrestling. I mean, let's, I'm going to say that's 4 red all day. But
I hope it is. I mean, obviously, it's got to be within the confines of the rules.
Oh, one blue. Okay, they say he stepped out before he went out of bounds. Okay, so I guess he stopped the motion. He's out of bounds. So it ends up being a very good challenge. So instead of 10-7 the other way, it's going to be 7-6 still.
With 40
seconds to go. No,
that was my question.
8-6 because he got the step out point.
That was my question as far as where were his feet when he hit that throw?
That is the situation. Like, okay, you have stopped the action. So if you're out of bounds, that's going to say, okay, that stops the action. You were out of bounds. There's a step out. You don't continue from that point. So I can understand that as a theory. Now that's what I'm just assuming.
30 seconds. Schubert clinging to a 2-point advantage. He leads at 8-6.
So it's definitely not 4 all day.
Schubert doing a nice job right here, Jason. Moving his feet, staying center, controlling territory.
But if he backs out, he's got to be careful because there's an attention. There's an attention now. If he runs away again, we're going to see a caution too, and that could be. You know, that's
hey, Colin, you got to wrestle like you lose it.
Caution in 2, confirmed. That will be 3 2s and a caution. And if my math is correct, Mossing
gonna
take the
with
victory.
criteria 8-8.
Wait, no. Wait a minute. I believe it's red here, and they're saying blue.
Mossing thought he had it.
I thought he did too.
Sam Barber comes over.
3 2s to 3 2s.
The caution is the
2
second criteria, right?
Caution's the second criteria. Caution's against Schubert. I believe this. There it is. Yeah, we were right. Well, for once I was right about a Greco rules situation.
After all of that, I'm glad they get to do it again. 8-8 match goes to Mossing.
No, that'll be it for him. That's 2 straight.